Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks. I'm Keef and today I'm going to make a curry. Oh yeah, I'm going to make Carolyn beef curry. This was requested by Jan. Actually, what was requested was beef curry and I said what style and she said Indian. So I've always had this impression that beef isn't eaten very much in India. And what it is Hindus are not supposed to eat beef, but it's okay for other religions. And it turns out that in Kerala, in the south, beef is very, very popular. So I found this recipe from Kerala and I'm going to do it. I'm sure it'll be lovely and it'll taste coconutty. Yes, indeed. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, etc. And let's get on with it. Carolyn beef curry. Okay, ingredients for your curry. There's about 1 million of them, as is fairly normal with most Indian recipes. So I've got ½ kilo of stewing beef cut into chunks already. I've got a large red onion. I've got 1 or 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Or you could obviously make your own with fresh ginger and garlic if you're not lazy like me. I've got 1 or 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, a can of coconut milk and a can of chopped tomatoes. Also a tablespoon of tamarind paste, salt and pepper to taste, and a small handful of fresh coriander to garnish if you like. Right, whole spices, I've got about a tablespoon of curry leaves, I've got a teaspoon of fennel seeds and a teaspoon of mustard seeds. And then ground spices, I've got 2 teaspoons of ground coriander, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of garam masala and 1 teaspoon of mild chili powder. As you might know, I'm not a massive fan of chili heat, but if you are, you can use a hotter chili powder and more of it, and you can also chop up some fresh chilies if you like. Right, bit of prep, need to dice that onion. Okay, top and tail it. Cut it in half and peel it. And then get your magic knife and slice it and dice it. Now get yourself a heavy bottom pan or casserole, set it over a medium heat and add the coconut oil. When that's nice and hot, add the mustard seeds, the fennel seeds and the curry leaves. Get those coated in the coconut oil, and then when the mustard seeds start to pop, add the diced onion and some salt. Let that cook for about 5 to 10 minutes until the onion has softened but not browned. Now we'll add the garlic, ginger, or ginger garlic paste in my case, the ground spices and the tamarind. And if you're using whole chilies, add those as well at this point. Cook those through for a couple of minutes and then add the beef. And get that coated all over and let it get browned as well. Then add the tomatoes. If you've got whole tomatoes, you'll need to chop them small. Stir those in and add the coconut milk as well. Now you've got 3 main options. You can continue cooking it on the stove top on a very low heat for 3 to 3.5 hours until the beef is really tender. You could also do that in a low oven. And you'll need to keep checking to make sure it's not drying out too rapidly. Add more water if it is. Alternatively, you can transfer all this to a pressure cooker and give it about ½ an hour under pressure, which is what I'm going to do because, as always, I am under pressure with not enough time. And your third option is to do it in a slow cooker or crock pot, and so just transfer it all to that. It'll take 6 to 8 hours for your beef to be really tender. So I'm going to pop this into the pressure cooker. Have a little taste. Ooh. Oh, that's lovely. You've got coconut and you've also got the zing of the tamarind, you know, which is very, very tart. So as I said, I'll give that 30 minutes under pressure and hope that all goes well. Actually, I think I'm going to add a little bit of water just in case, because we don't want it to dry out and stick to the pan. That really doesn't do it any good. Right, it's had 30 minutes and I've depressurised it under the cold tap, so let's have a look. Oh, well, that's good. It hasn't stuck to the bottom. So I'll put it back in the casserole dish. And we'll have a little taste. Test if the beef is nice and soft. So I'm going to put that back on the stove on high heat to reduce the liquidness a little bit. There's no heat and there's very little curry. I don't think there's any curry flavour. All I can taste is coconut and tamarind, which is very nice, and tomato. So I think I'll put some more garam masala and a little bit more chilli powder in. Right, the curry's coming along nicely. It'll be done quite soon. And I'm also cooking some rice. I've got a video somewhere on how you do that, possibly several. Leave a comment down below if you hate coriander and think it tastes of soap. Because apparently that's how some people think about it. It's very strange. I'll just pop some of this in with the curry and save that bit for garnish. Right, plate it up and try and make it look beautiful for the photo. I've got some presentation chilies. Okay, a little tower of rice. And some chopped up coriander. Right, I'm going to mess about with it a bit more, take its photo and then taste test it. Oh yeah. Okay, time for a taste test. Oh, that beef was still tender, I can't pick it up with my fork. Oh yeah. Okay, beefy, tomatoey, tangy and coconutty. Oh, one plate. If you come across any curry leaves, it's up to you whether to eat them or not. Well, there we go. Carolyn beef curry. Flipping marvellous. It really is delicious. So thanks for watching and see you next time.